we have arrived here at Skara Sommarland. This is a one-of-a-kind roller coaster. This is such a fun ride. This park has quite some weird rides. A bizarre ride, really bizarre. Good morning. After 1.5 hours driving from Göteborg, we have arrived here at Skara Sommarland. Bart is also, of course, joining me. We're going to visit this little theme park and also try to do some water slides here because it also houses a pretty big water park. It looks like a kind of small park. There's only 5 rides I really want to do. There's a spinning coaster. There is Tranan, of course, which is a very, very unique SNS coaster. There is a large flume I want to do. There is Snake, which is kind of a flat ride thing. And then there is like a 5th ride, but I forgot. Another family coaster. I think it's a powered coaster, I'm not sure. Anyway, let's get inside and enjoy our day here at Skara Sommarland. Alright, so we entered the park here. For those who don't know, Skara Sommarland is a small Swedish local park here in Skara in Sweden, obviously. It has like a half-day amusement park and like quite a big water park with like 13 attractions according to the website of the park. First of all, the entrance area, it looks like a clean entrance area. It's also nice to have like the theme music and such. It's nice that they kind of added those little details here because that makes a visit a bit more enjoyable sometimes. Anyway, it looks at first sight like a very nice park with a lot of nature and such, and I think it's going to be not too busy also today because it's kind of rainy today, which is a bit sad. But anyway, hopefully the rides and the water park will make up for that. But anyway, let's get to the first thing. I'm not sure what it's going to be. We'll see. So here we are, I think, in the amusement park area. And I have a feeling, not sure, but I have a feeling this area is kind of new, or at least refurbished or something. Because it looks kind of, yeah, it looks kind of nice actually. I didn't expect this. It looks kind of new also. I'm not sure. So for my Swedish followers, if there is any, let me know in the comments if this is actually new. It looks kind of new. Anyway, we have a cool view, by the way, on one of the roller coasters here. This is Tranan or something like that. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it. But this is a one-of-a-kind roller coaster because it's the only SNS coaster like that. For those who don't know SNS, SNS is an American company that creates theme park rides such as, for example, Flatrides, shot and drop towers and such, or roller coasters such as this one. But there's only one roller coaster like this in the world, so I'm really curious to check this one out. And I have a feeling, I'm just following Bart here, but I have a feeling we're going straight for that one. So let's do Tranan. right, we did Tranan here, the SNS coaster. It's very fun. Were you scared?
A little bit.
A little bit. Bart didn't know anything about this ride, so we didn't know what to expect, but it's a very bizarre ride. It's a very nice ride, a bit short maybe, but it's a very bizarre one because you have, wait, let me show it to you. So you have like these trains where you're sideways other things, but they kind of swing around, and at some point the whole train like rotates completely upside down, but you're still hanging. You're still not going upside down. Actually, it's a very weird experience. Look at that. There, at that moment there, the ride goes upside down. It's just a very, very weird experience actually. Very fun though. It's really a shame that there's only one model of this ride type from SNS, because it's such a fun experience actually. It's pretty bizarre, but so much fun. Really. I hope someday in the future, somewhere in the world, another version is going to open up, maybe a longer one, but this one, great ride. But anyway, let's do the next one, and it's probably going to be this flat ride here, Snake. This used to be a flat ride which actually stood in Gruvbanan, a park which we will be doing later on this trip in Stockholm. But now it's here in Skara Sommarland, and let's enjoy this one. This is such a fun ride. I'm not sure what the manufacturer is. It doesn't matter, it's just a really great flat ride. Like I said, this one stood in Gruvbanan first and then was moved to this park. But anyway, now they really have a great flat ride here in Skara Sommarland. It's such a fun experience. It's thrilling, it's fast, it's just a lot of fun. Really enjoyed this one. But it's also a very weird experience because it's like a booster on the fairgrounds, on a lot of fairgrounds, but like a very weird booster because like it has like that weird middle thing which also turns over. It's quite weird. This park has quite some weird rides, and the third weird ride we're doing is this one here, which is, it seems like a standard wild mouse coaster, but it's not, because it's actually a Maurer spinning coaster with a wild mouse layout. Pretty strange. I've never seen it before, but let's do it. Okay, like I said earlier, this is a park with some bizarre rides, and this one is also a bizarre one. We just did this one. It's just a very strange model spinning coaster. I think it's like a fairground model or something, I don't know, but it's really bizarre. It's like a mix of a wild mouse and a spinning coaster, but it's not the best Marok spinning coaster I did so far. But anyway, it's still fun, of course. It's a fun family ride. This park obviously has mostly family rides because it seems like the target audience of this park is more like families with kids. It's not like a thrill seeker park for sure. So this ride definitely fits in this park, but it's just the same as Tranan and Snake, a bizarre ride. But not bizarre in a bad way, it's just bizarre in a fun way, but really bizarre. Now it's 11 o'clock, we are here for like maybe a bit more than half an hour and we already did 3 rides. So like I said obviously in the beginning of the video, this is not a full day park for sure, but I think most people are just combine it with a day of relaxing and fun at the water park here. So if you ever come here to this park, don't expect the rides and the amusement park part of the park to be like a full day experience for sure. If you ever come here, combine it with the water park, because that's, I think, the main reason to come here. But anyway, we're going for the next ride. We still have another family coaster to do, and then a lock flume. Those are like the 5 big rides here in this park to experience. The rest is more like very small rides for kids, and I'm not going to waste my time on those. But of course, for families with kids, really great rides to spend your time. But I'm an adult, I'm not target audience, of course. But anyway, like I said, the environment here is pretty nicely done. I have a feeling it's kind of refurbished also. It's kind of recently painted and such, I have a feeling, I'm not sure. But anyway, let's get to the next ride. Okay, there we find the entrance to the next ride, which is a roller coaster, Gruvbanan, something like that. Let's do this one. Okay, the ride is not open yet, they're still testing this one, so we're going to do that one later. In the meantime, we're just walking around here in this area. This seems like the kids area also, with some smaller rides. I guess on a summery, sunny day, it's a bit busier here. It's kind of deserted. Yeah, there's people here, of course, but it's kind of calm here. But anyway, there are some fun rides for kids here. We're not going to do those ones. But I see something. I see something. There we have Newton. Newton is the log flume ride, a water ride. It's raining right now, so ideal moment for a water ride. So let's do it. Okay, I said it's a rainy day, but still we're quite wet after that ride. My pants is kind of wet. Bart's pants is also kind of wet. It's a very short log flume ride. It's a very small one. It's just like one drop and that's basically it. But it's quite a wet one. But still a very, very fun experience actually. It's like I said, it's a small one, but you don't have to expect anything too big from a small local park as this one. Like I said many times already, the main focus of this park seems to be more like the water park and families having some family time and some relaxing time together. So the amusement park rides are not really the biggest main focus of the park, I have a feeling, but the rides are all they're small, but they're all enjoyable for sure. And this log flume is certainly not an exception on that. It's a small one, enjoyable, fun for the whole family, just a lot of fun. And since we have to wait till the other coaster opens, we're going to do the bumper cars here. It's been such a long time ago since I did bumper cars, so why not waste some time here in the bumper cars. Right, it's been so long ago since I did bumper cars. It was a lot of fun. Now let's do some other smaller rides, such as the octopus kind of thing here. Then there's also like a pirate ship, swinging ship. Let's do those ones. Then maybe we'll be able to get on the other coaster. Alright, we did the swinging ship and the octopus kind of ride. It was not really an octopus, but something similar. It was fun. It's nothing too thrilling, nothing too crazy. Fun for families, fun for kids. Did we enjoy it, Bart?
Yeah.
Yes, it was enjoyable for sure. Now we noticed that the Gruvbanan, the powered coaster, is open, so let's do that one. And with that we did Gruvbanan, the powered coaster, a Mack powered coaster. It's actually a pretty old one. It's one from 1987 and you definitely see it when you're sitting in a train. It's like a very old restraint system and such. Anyway, enjoyable ride. It's a bit short, but it's an enjoyable family ride. It has quite some speed at some moments, and the queue line is actually pretty well themed. I was not expecting this, so Skara Sommarland are really well done. I really like the queue line of this one. Of course, the theming is not Disney quality, but you don't have to expect anything like that in a small local park at this one. But a very enjoyable theming actually. But anyway, with that we did all the major rides in this park. And now we're going to wait till the weather becomes a little bit better, then maybe do some re-rides, and then also, of course, check out the water park.
Det kan ju kännas.
Alright, in the meantime the weather has gotten a little bit better, way better actually. It's quite warm suddenly, the rain has stopped. We did some more re-rides on rides such as Tranan, Spinner, Snake and such, and now it's time for the water park, which is great in the sunny weather, so looking forward to it. And with that, we're ending our day here at the water park at Skara Sommarland. Really great water park, by the way. A lot of fun slides. It's not a very themed water parks like, for example, Atlantica, but the whole park is like it's not a theme park. It's an amusement park. So you're just coming here for the rides or the slides. Not really for the storytelling and theming and such. And that's not a bad thing, of course, because amusement parks without any storytelling can be a lot of fun too, of course. So really enjoyed myself here. Now the water park is really like the biggest thing here in the park, the main focus. It seems like everyone seems to come here for the water park. Now some of the slides in the water park are kind of scary, so beware of that. But yeah, most of the rides are family friendly or kids friendly, so a lot of fun. There's one like very intimidating slide, which is the big drop with a free fall thing. I didn't do that one because I was too scared. I did a similar thing in Dubai, but that was the only time I did it, and that's enough for me. really scared of those free fall slides. Anyway, but that's really not the most intimidating slide there. The rest is all very family friendly and very fun. Just a lot of fun for the whole family. We didn't spend a lot of time in the water park today because the weather today wasn't very good. And after being in the water for quite some time, it began to feel pretty cold. So we decided to leave and to go home because we did all the rides, we did a lot of the slides. We really had a fun day, and now we're going to our next hotel because tomorrow we have another park planned. But the overall opinion of this park, it's like I said earlier, it's a very local park, a very small park. It's very family focused. So thrill seekers don't expect to have like a full day experience here with a lot of thrills. Tranan, for example, very fun, very unique coaster, but not a thrill coaster at all. The biggest thrill here in this park is probably this one, Snake, a really fun flat ride. But anyway, really pleasantly surprised by this park. It's an amazing place to hang out here with the whole family. You can enjoy some rides, you can enjoy some water slides, you can have some food here, you can enjoy and relax here in the sun if you want. There's something for everyone here. So families with kids, with grandparents and such, this is definitely the place to be if you're in Sweden and you want to have a relaxing day with not too much crowds and too much thrill rides and too much screaming going on here and there. It's a very relaxing park, a very nice park. I really enjoyed my day here. By the way, what I forgot to mention is the fact that the water park is actually, it's not like a separate park. It's like the water park and the amusement park are one area where you can walk around. And that also means, of course, that the water park is included in your ticket price, so very convenient. Anyway, we had a great day here at Skara Sommarland, and tomorrow we're going to do Gruvbanan, which is like a zoo with some rides here and there. So it's not really a theme park, but it's very funny because that zoo has like one of the best wooden coasters in the world apparently. But anyway, that's for tomorrow. Now we're going to our hotel and then tomorrow Gruvbanan, but that's for another video. See ya!